Hey YouTubers, this is Simply Monica coming with another little video about just hair. And as you can see, I just washed my hair and it's still wet, probably dripping a little bit. And you know, just to show you what products I use for my hair as far as, you know, styling and so forth. And I'm going to do it. Today I'm going to be doing Loc Knots. Now, I don't like Loc Knots. I don't. For me. Everybody else, something different, fine. But for me personally, I don't like Loc Knots. But I'm lazy today. I don't feel like putting in the pipe cleaners. I don't feel like all the extra work. So I'm going to do Loc Knots. Anyway, so just want to show you my scalp. Look how clean it is. Now that's a clean scalp. You can part it anywhere. See? My parts are still there. They look good. They're, you know, look decent. They're clean. No product buildup. Look at my lock. And how you know you have product buildup? Pull it. Take your pinchers. Pull it down. All the way down. And look at what you have. No product buildup, no white stuff, none of that. So they look good. Okay, what I usually use is a little combination of jojoba oil, coconut oil, a little bit of organic shea butter that I have here. I keep it in its natural form because it's gonna, you know, liquefy anyway. And let's see, coconut, jojoba, some shea butter, and something else. I forgot the other thing. But I just mix it all in a little thing. Now, there's this lady called the Creative Lady, and she's on YouTube. And she said that in order to see how products would mesh in your hair, put it in your hand. Put the products in your hand, rub them together, and see if they combine. If they combine well, you know you can use it for your hair. If they don't combine well, then of course, then, you know, you need to start again with some other products. So I have, as you can see, they combine well. But even in my hand, you can almost barely see what is in my hand because it's that light. See, if I rub them together, right now it almost looks like it disappeared because they mesh very well together. They're all from Organic Root Stimulator, and I picked that not because it has all these wonderful things in there or whatever have you, because it works for my hair. That's what I picked. I didn't pick anything because it has leaves and bushes and berries in it. I picked it because it works for my hair. And sometimes leaves, bushes, and berries may not work for your hair. Sometimes, you know, you may need something a little bit more, you know, harder and greasier or something in that, you know, range. So I use that for this reason. Now how I do my hair is I take what I had on my hand, I take some of the shea butter, and it's very thick. I don't know if you can see that. There's got some of the glare on here. There you go. And it's very thick. You see it's not coming out. It's very thick. And you're supposed to melt it down. I don't want to. I take some in my hand like this. You see how clumpy it is? And of course that's in its natural form. Of course. So I'm going to put it in my hand. Rub them together. Rub it good. Get that heat going just like you would on a stove. There you have it. Once again. Clumped up in my hand. Rub them together. See? Gone. That's what you want in a product. You want it like this. And mine's oily. I choose oilier products, but that is still kind of on the lighter side because my hair is dry. My hair is always dry. I don't care, natural, loose, perm, it didn't matter. It's just dry. So I put it. I need something that's a little bit oilier, but that's going to sink in my scalp, but doesn't doesn't stay there, you know. It sinks in and that's that. And as you see, I'm just putting it on. I don't do my parts. I haven't done that in a very long time, because for me, after a while, the parts start to itch, because they get so caked up and baked up with product that they start to itch after a while. So I don't do the parts. I just take a little bit of my mixture and I just smooth it over like that. That's pretty much it. And I just, part my hair and get some more product. Same thing. And I only use the shea butter after I wash my hair. Shea butter is thick, oily, greasy, the whole 9 yards. And you don't want to put that shea butter on dry hair. You don't want to put it on, as an everyday get up and go type product, because it'll draw lint and dirt, and like you wouldn't believe. So I almost use it like a deep conditioner on my hair. So now I'm just getting all the ends, or the roots rather. I always say ends, so people are like, what? Ends? But you get the roots, because again, my hair is always dry. And I only use some. And I hate oiling my hair. After I wash it, I hate it. The reason why is because I don't like the oil everywhere. So that's the benefit between short locks and long locks, is that short locks, you don't have your hair on your neck and on your clothes. So when you have longer locks, your hair is all over the place, so you have oil in your hair. The oil is getting on your clothes, and Anyway, so now I section my hair. Same way you do if you had loose natural hair. Same exact way. Section your hair, and you put product on your hair. And the reason why I do it, I do it in the shower when I'm washing my hair. I do the same thing. The reason why I do it is because you want the locks. The locks are hair, and they're alive. And you want them as well to get some of that goodness that you're putting in your hair. So get a nice section. And I get a big section because, number one, I don't want to be here all day. And number two, I don't like a lot of product on my hair. So I get a big section, same way as if I was to wash it. Same exact way. I get up in the roots and I pull all the way down and get the ends. People always forget about the ends. Always. They always think, oh, well, I'll just do the lock itself, or I'll do the scalp, and that's enough. That is not enough. These locks here, the actual locks, are the ones that get dirty. They're the ones that get into everything. They lay on your pillow. They get the most action out of anything. So you need to take care of these more than this, because when these start looking bad or start getting damaged or broken or whatever, it travels. It travels up to your head. It travels. So you got to take care of them as well. Because when these start looking bad, then up here, I don't care how cute this is up here, when your locks look bad, the actual locks look bad, then forget it. You might as well just start over. Next section, I need some more. Don't like a lot. And then I'll be oily all day and greasy all day. Those ends. And usually I oil my hair every 3 days or so. Only with the mixture, not with the shea butter. But about every 3 days I do. And I don't like to, but I do, because it makes for healthy hair. You have to oil your hair, especially if you're in a climate where your weather, your seasons are a little bit messed up, like you have extra hot summers, for extra dry winters and stuff like that, then you definitely need to oil your hair every 3 days, because it'll start to dry, it'll crack, it'll start to break off. So it's good. And also you got to pay special attention to what's behind in the back of your neck. Most people have a kitchen back there. My kitchen is up here. This part is so short, and it's not short, but it doesn't grow like the rest of my hair does. So and even when I was loose natural, man, when you get up to this point, I used to be screaming and hollering and everything. But you have to pay attention to the back of your neck, because the hairs that are in the back, because like with me, my hairs are smaller. See, compared to this. See, and it's not the part, it's how they grew. And the reason why is because it don't get that much attention, it don't get that much light. It's laying on everything. It's it's not out in the air. It's not being touched, but it's very healthy and very strong, as you can see. Very healthy and very strong, which is what you want, of course. But they don't get that attention that much as something in the front. So I always try to pay attention to them and show them Mama loves them. So my last section here. I don't make having locks difficult, because it don't need to be that difficult. It don't need to be a headache. It don't need to be drama and oh my God, and worrying, and it don't need to be that way. That's the simplest hairstyle ever. So it takes a lot of work though, but they're simple. My edges I do more, because my edges are very sensitive, very, very sensitive. So I don't put any shea butter on it. I do put my little mixture, and I go in carefully with a little love, and I get the edges, because your edges, at least with me, are exposed to everything. They lay on your scarf, or the scarf lays on it, and they get pulled back in ponytails and other styles and so forth, and they get braided and they come out and they grow in again, and so they're very, very sensitive. So I always pay attention to them, and they tell a story. Their edges definitely tell a story. Their edges will tell you what you're doing to your head. If it's good, bad, if it's if it's too tight, too loose, you're not putting much product on it. You're putting too much product on it. Your edges are the thinnest, and they will tell you what you're doing to your hair, good, bad, or indifferent. They will tell you. So, alright, I just oiled my hair, and already it's a little too early than I like it, but it'll sink in, and I don't have to worry about it for 3 days. And it needs that, especially after it's washed. It's stripped. It's stripped of all its good hair juices. And it needs that extra boost to help keep it healthy. And as you see, my hair is pretty healthy, so I wanted to stay like that. Anyway, so I'm going to start with the locks. What I think I'm going to do, even though I haven't retwisted in a while, what I usually do is I take a strand, and before I'm about to do something with it, like a style or whatever, I will separate it like this. Separate it, and you see I have this hair here. Alright? Okay. Now I would just take it and wrap it around, just to keep it where it's supposed to be. See? So it's not quite, it is a retwist. Maybe I guess a loose retwist, or semi-retwist I would do. I don't want to, all that extra stuff. I could, but maybe not now. But yep, it's like a loose retwist, and that's usually what I do, just to keep all the hairs where they're supposed to be, just to you know, make it look a little neater, nicer, and so forth. So that's what I usually do. A little bit of a retwist, see? And then, you know, over time the edges will lay down and so forth, and they'll be just fine. So I'll come back with the Loc Knots. Peace.